Hey, this is your favorite chef, Chef Lovejoy Cole, Celebrity to the Stars, chef for The Weeknd, for Kevin Hart, for J-Lo, for the Jackson family, for Neo. I'm the chef that you all hear about. I'm the chef that we all talk about. My name is Lovejoy Cole, aka the Dancing Chef, and yes, I do have the moves. My conscious decision to be a chef wasn't really conscious. It was almost kind of like organic because it happened spontaneously as I was transitioning from my career as a professional dancer. It was just another creative outlet that I never knew about. Well, I haven't had formal training, but I don't even believe in that term, self-taught. I don't think nobody's self-taught at anything. I'll say maybe self-trained. I'm probably self-trained, but because every time I hear a chef say I'm self-taught, and I always think like, well, you had to learn from somewhere, you like from a book or you saw a video or you just watched somebody at a restaurant. So yeah, self-trained. My formal training is cooking in like some of the best kitchens in the world. Some of the biggest names that I've chef for privately goes from The Weeknd, Kevin Hart, Jennifer Lopez. I cooked for Dwayne Wade, Gabrielle Union, the Jackson family, Rebe and Janet and everybody. Yeah, there's so many names. Mrs. Katherine Jackson. I love cooking for her because she is so sweet and so enchanting, and she just has like a great spirit. Like, it was one time I made greens for her, but I made them the way that most Black people make greens, when they like boil them to hell and then, serve them. Well, she didn't like them like that, and she pulled me aside. She said, "Chef, next time you make greens, I'm going to show you how to make my greens." So the very next day, I was like, "Yay, I'm making greens." And she got up from her table and pushed up her sleeves. She's wearing like this gold encrusted gown. Every day she wore something gold encrusted. Had all her jewels on. I was like, wow. And then she proceeded to tell me the story of how they moved to California and how the boys got this contract. And I'm looking at her like, yeah, I know how you got here. And she goes over to the stove and she put the bacon in and put the greens in, and then she said chop up some peppers. Like, she gave me note by note. Now to this day, that's the way I make greens. Woo! Now we get to the drama. I catered Meek Mill Grammy party 4 years ago, and it was chaotic. It started out chaotic through the negotiations because I got the initial call, and the call was for 400 people. So my price was $25,000. It's like, okay, who's gonna be here? P. Diddy's gonna be there. Wale's gonna be there. Nicki Minaj gonna be there. Future. So I'm thinking, in fact, making money and making contacts. So I'm trying to blend the two. So I took the price. I said, fine, but I just wanted it all up front. 2 days later, I get a call saying it's only 200 people and we got 10,000 for you. 2 days before the party was supposed to start. So I'm looking for people, I'm shopping, I'm getting all the logistics of the kitchen. And then when I get to the party, all the information I got was not even right. Like, the kitchen information wasn't right. Found out that the guest list was still at the original 400 people. 2 hours into the party, 1,000 more people came to the party. So needless to say, food was gone. And then finally the cops shut it down. It was a whole bunch of stuff that was wrong. It was like fire hazards. They had illegal animals, giraffes, llamas, and goats at the party. That was like one of the most chaotic parties that I ever had. My secret to avoiding panic in the kitchen, number one is I pray. I keep prayer. And number two is I just stay focused and I keep my eye on the prize, because one of my mottos when I'm cooking anywhere, whether it's a party or for two people, my motto is always say to myself, it always works out. If you do your job and you stay diligent to what you're supposed to do, it's going to work out fine.
Maybe it's a disco. Maybe it's a club.